Good morning. Happy Tuesday and welcome to November. My name is Juanita Williams. I am a purpose conduit. Welcome to today's Tuesday Truths. Happy. So, I am coming to you from where I'm at. No, just wanted to add a little comedy there, which really wasn't all that funny. But anyway, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Tuesday Truth. My name is Juanita Williams. I am a purpose conduit, the link to life beyond pain, and the channel to discovering your purpose. So, we have been talking about what's in a name. So, we're going to continue that. Um, Today will be our last topic on what's in a name. So we're just going to dig right into it, and then I'll give you some announcements afterwards. So, what's in a name? Today we're going to be talking about a new identity. A new identity. Question: would you give up your name? And I'm not just talking about your married name, because I know most women, when they get married, they take their husband's last name. I'm talking about your entire name. Would you give it up? Would you give up your identity? Who you are or who you think you are? Would you give it up? Well, Jesus gave up his name and his identity for us. He became like us that we might become like him. John 1 and 14 from the New King James Version says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." That's John, first chapter, 14th verse, New King James Version. So when I think about giving up identity, I am reminded that there is no need for me to try to carve out a name for myself. Any identity that I concoct for myself won't last. Only the identity God gives me will last into all eternity. And that is encouraging. So, remember in the lesson a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about names hold meaning, the scriptures declare God was an active participant in our creation. So God values our uniqueness. He created it. He created us as unique beings. The reason he strips us of our own identities is because he offers us a greater identity. So listen to some of the phrases that God considers or God has said about us. And I spoke on these in a couple of weeks ago in the lesson Names Hold a Meaning. So I'm going to read them again just as a refresher and just to encourage you. So consider these phrases pulled right from the pages of the Bible. Fearfully and wonderfully made. This is what God is saying about us. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are seen. We are known. We are loved. We are children of God. We are predestined. We are adopted. We are not forgotten. We are no longer orphans. And I apologize for that. I forgot to put my phone on silent. But hey, this is the real world, isn't it? So we are filled with the Spirit. We are full of Christ, united with Christ, one spirit with the Lord, chosen, accepted, loved, forgiven, not forsaken, reconciled, free from condemnation, a new creation, complete in Christ, holy, blameless, without a single fault, secure heirs, free, no longer slaves, transformed, renewed, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. We are salt. We are light. We are not our own. We are bought with a price. We're created in the image of God, baptized into Christ. We are honored. We are raised with Christ. We are dead to sin. We are alive to God. We are part of the body. We are brothers and sisters, sons, daughters. We are the bride of Christ. We are renamed. In Revelations 2:17 in the New Living Translation says, anyone with ears to hear must listen to the Spirit and understand what he is saying to the churches. To everyone who is victorious, I will give some of the manna that has been hidden away in heaven. And I will give to each one a white stone, and on the stone will be engraved a new name that no one understands except the one who receives it. That is just amazing and exciting. A new name, and nobody will be able to understand it except for you who receive that white stone. So God sees me, God knows me, He knows who I am, and who I am meant to be. And that will be the basis for my new name, that the Holy One, that the only He and I, and that will be the basis for my new name, that only He and I will know. And He is the Holy One. Well, I got tripped up on the words. But anyway, we will get a new name, and only we and God will know what that new name is. So, know that there is only one you, and you were uniquely created by God. So, I ask you today to embrace your new identity and walk in it. And when we get the glory, we're going to get a new name. But right now, you are uniquely made. So embrace it and walk in it. Good morning, Tanya. Thank you for joining me. So that was my Tuesday Truth for today. I pray that it enlightened you and encouraged you. So thank you for joining me on Tuesday Truths. My name is Juanita Williams. I am a purpose conduit, the link to life beyond pain, and the channel to discovering your purpose. So I said that I had a few announcements that I would share at the end. So I just want you to stay tuned for Woman Emerged Academy. It's going to be launching soon. And before that, I will be doing a free webinar called The 5 Steps to Freedom. And I would love it if you would join me in that webinar. I will give you more information when we get closer to it. So, again, thank you for joining me today. My name is Juanita Williams. Have a fabulous day and a fantabulous week. And I will see you next week, God willing. Love you all. Bye-bye.